Okay, welcome. As you can see, we're finally starting a new game. I'm excited. Library of Ruina. And, well, let's see how everything goes. I've been purposefully avoiding, any details on it, so I really don't know what happens. Oh. Hmm. Ah. Debating on how high I should have the volume. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, achievement already. Well, that's new. Okay. I go out to the street, my hands in my pockets. Okay. Scene 1, Canard.
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어.
Wait, so someone's gonna be talking. Do I talk after? Yeah, sure, okay. I still cannot leave this place.
끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네.
Even at the end of all this, I cannot be free.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야.
Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means?
젠장 불안 눈물.
No, I can't. No, I don't have a voice like that. Okay, whatever. Sure. Dang it, the purple tear.
이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야.
Can't believe this is how she handled it.
뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고?
What the hell happened? What is all this smoke?
믿을 수밖에.
Well, guess I'll have to trust her.
한 번만 말할게.
Angela. I only say this once.
난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는 것을 정말 싫어해.
I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point. Okay.
그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해.
So don't try to get wordy, just answer my questions.
물론 질문도 하지 마.
You don't get to question me either.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적을 가진 채 이곳에 어떻게 들어왔지?
Wonder if he's a or don't know who they are. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose?
뭐야? 넌 누군데?
Well, who are you two?
아, 속이 메스껍고 울렁거리는데.
Yeah, boy, I'm suddenly getting all nauseous. Oh, my leg. Okay, I can't. Oh my leg.
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어.
I warned you.
다시
And you
한번
crossed the
물어볼게.
line. Let me ask you one more time.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적으로 이곳에 그리고 어떻게 들어왔지?
Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose? I was just walking around. It ended up here before I even
길을
realized
걷다가
it.
정신을 차려보니 여기였어. 어떻게 들어왔는지 몰라. 진짜 오른쪽 다리에서 피가 줄줄 나오잖아. 이런 영문도 모르는 곳에 올 생각은 전혀 없었다고.
I was just walking around and ended up here before I even realized it. I have no idea how I got here. Dang it. Blood's gushing out of my right leg. I swear I wasn't trying to trespass. I don't even know where this is.
난 오후 1시쯤에 대충 일어나서 무작정 13구 골목 어딘가를 걷고 있었고 이왕 나온 김에 목적지도 있으면 좋겠다 싶어서 이번 주 스페셜 샌드위치를 판다는 햄앤팡팡이란 곳에도 들리려고 했어.
Yeah, okay. I woke up around 1 p.m. and started walking around the streets of District 13. Since I was just out and about, I figured I would go wherever I wanted to. So I decided to drop by Ham Ping Ping. Heard they served a weekly special sandwich. In this setting? No settings. Okay. I want to get some settings so I can turn off the voices.
아무튼 당장에 빠져나갈 돈은 많지. 일거리는 없지. 1인 사무소라 해도 나 혼자서 어떻게든 먹고 살.
Anyway, I had bills to pay, got no jobs, had to make a living somehow as a one-man outfit.
너무 길게 말했어. 다음엔 나머지 왼쪽 팔과 왼쪽 다리야.
You dragged on too long. I'll be taking your left arm and left leg next.
목적도 없고 이곳으로 오게 된 방법도 모른다라.
You have no
넌
purpose.
누구지?
You have no purpose, and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you?
그냥 평범한 밑바닥 해결사야. 대체 뭐야 여긴? 넌 누구고?
We should have asked that question. It's gonna go bad. Just an ordinary fixer who's hit rock bottom. What the hell is this place, and who are you? And there goes our arm and leg. I called it.
한 개만 자르다가 갑자기 두
예.
개 가져가 버리는 건 반칙이잖아.
Come on. Taking two limbs at once is cheating.
질문은 내가 해. 이름은?
I'm the one asking questions. Your name?
롤랑.
Roland.
좋아. 이곳은 도서관이야. 그리고 아직 손님을 받기 전이지.
I mean, you're doing a pretty...
그런데 네가 갑자기 튀어나왔어.
Okay, whatever. Okay, you're doing a pretty crappy job at serving. All I'm gonna say about that. Anyways.
Good. Welcome to the library. You've yet to serve any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
이곳에 초대받지 않은 손님은 절대 들어올 수 없도록 설계하느라 많은 수고가 들었는데 말이야.
It took quite a bit of effort designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guest could enter, you see.
젠장. 내 팔다리가 장사 밑이 아니었는데
Oh, dang.
새로 구할 돈도 담보도
I don't...
없단 말이야.
I don't know when it's over. Got started. Okay, dang it. These limbs are all I had. I don't have any cash or mortgages to get new ones anymore.
기절했군.
Seems he's fainted.
일어나.
Wake up. No, wait, no. That's wrong.
Wake up.
내 다리, 내 팔.
My legs. My arms.
뭐야?
Wait.
멀쩡하게 붙어 있잖아.
They're all intact again.
이걸로 다시 팔을 휘두르고 걸을 수 있을 거야.
You should be able to swing your arms and walk again.
전에 몸보다 더 쓰기 편하도록 몇 가지 재구성을 해두었어.
And I made a few readjustments to your body to make it a bit easier to use.
네가 무단 침입을 하기는 했지만 내가 일방적으로 앗아갔으니 그에 대한 사과의 표시야.
Although you did trespass on my library, I also took your limbs away without your consent. So I'm giving you these as an apology.
난 인내심이 많고 자상하거든.
I'm quite patient and generous, you see.
인내심이 많기는 개뿔.
Uh,
이걸 고맙다고 해야 하는 거야?
patient my butt. Where am I supposed to be thankful for this?
그리고 그 뭐냐 아직도 경고가 유효한 건 아니지?
And your warning isn't in effect anymore, right? I can wear a fixer. Ooh. Well, better than...
그래. 네가 기절해 있는 동안 나도 몇 가지 생각을 해봤거든.
Nope, not anymore. I had a few thoughts while you were knocked out.
Okay, so we're doing a fixer. So like this paint in the butt fixers, like black one, the pale one, the red one. No, this one looks more like a pale one though. Compared to the other ones. Okay. Well, let's continue.
결론은 이거야. 너는 이곳에서 나를 도와줘야겠어.
And here's my conclusion. You'll help me out here.
뭐?
What?
요즘 조직에서는 이런 식으로도 납치를 하는 건가? 아니면 이곳은 날개 중 한 곳이야?
What? Huh? You syndicates these days kidnap people this way too? Or is this one of the wings?
특이점 연구 실험 대상자들을 여기저기서 납치한다고 하는데
Oh, okay, now that's short. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, I heard rumors that they abduct test subjects from here and there for singularity research.
내가 아는 사람도 그런 실험의 피해로 차원을 넘나들게 됐다고.
An acquaintance of mine apparently began jumping between dimensions as a side effect for one of those experiments.
아, 결국 내 팔자가 그렇지.
My life really is an unlucky mess.
여기는 도서관이야. 어떤 조직을 말하는지 모르겠지만 적어도 날개는 아니야.
This is a library. I don't know the syndicates you are talking about, but this place isn't a wing at least.
관심 없어. 뭐든 간에 난 여기에 갇혀서
Doesn't
뭔가를 착취당해야 하는 거지.
really matter. Whatever the case, I'm trapped here, and you'll exploit me, right?
그래. 너를 살려두는 이유는 두 가지야.
Okay.
Yes, I am letting you live for two reasons.
첫 번째, 초대받지도 않았는데 이곳에 들어온 것에 대한 분석이 필요해.
First, I need an analysis of how you could enter this place uninvited.
이유도 모르고 너를 밖으로 내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에 있어서 크나큰 위험 요소야.
Sending you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat to the library.
뭐? 이제 너도 내 허가 없이 나갈 수 없는 몸이지만
Well, it's not like you can leave without my permission anymore.
두 번째, 난 이제부터 도시에 대한 책을 얻으며 단 하나의 절대적인 책을 구할 거야.
Second, from now on, I will collect books about the city in search of the one absolute book.
이 과정을 도와주면 돼.
And I want you to help me with this process.
넌 도시에서 살고 있는 인간이니까 여러 가지 도움이 될 거라 기대하고 있어.
But you know, Angela's looking really, realistic. But again, she was the only realistic AI, so... Or the AI with a realistic body, I should say. Don't look too bad, though. Long hair would have been better, but whatever. Okay.
Since you are a resident of the city, I expect you to be helpful in various ways.
언젠가 이렇게 될 줄 알았어. 쥐도 새도 모르게 사람들은 사라지고 고깃덩이가 돼서야 발견되고 그러니까.
Okay. I knew this would happen to me someday. People would disappear without a trace, only to be found as chunks of flesh much later.
조심성도 없고 운도 없는 녀석들이라고 비웃었는데 막상 당해보니 이건 조심성이고 뭐고 전혀 상관도 없는 거였네.
I used to laugh at those poor folks for being careless and unlucky, but now I see it has nothing to do with carelessness or anything. It just happens without a moment's notice.
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마. 너는 이곳에서 내가 허락하지 않는 한 죽을 수 없어.
Oh yeah, because they have that time thing where you just like fall out every time you die. Yeah. Okay, anyways.
Don't be too concerned about your life. You're not allowed to die here unless I permit you to.
참, 미치광이 연구소 같은 부류였나?
Laboratory. Yeah. Dang it, this is the crazy laboratory sort of deal.
산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏟는 팝콘 기계 인간 같은 걸 만들려고?
Okay. Do you like shove random stuff like corn kernels and clockwork into people's stomachs and turn them into walking popcorn? Spewing popcorn machine men or something?
완전 꽝 중에 꽝이구만. 그냥 깔끔하게 죽여주는 게 더 나을 텐데.
This has gotta be the worst. I'd much rather die and be over with it all.
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 팝콘 기계 인간이라는 것으로 만들어줄게.
If you spout such nonsense one more time, I'll gladly turn you into a human popcorn machine as you wish.
Yeah, she didn't seem too happy about it.
난 말 같지도 않은 소리에 일일이 반응하는 개짓거리를 너무나도 오래 반복해왔거든.
I've already gone through so many cycles of bull crappery, responding to every bit of meaningless rubbish.
죄송합니다.
Sorry, ma'am.
정식으로 인사를 할게.
Let me introduce myself properly.
내 이름은 엔젤라. 이
Knew it,
도서관의
I knew it.
관장이자 사서야.
It's any moment now, quickly. Okay, there we go. My notes are emptied out. Okay.
My name is Angela. I'm the head librarian and director of this library.
엔젤라. 좋은 이름이네.
Angela. That's a good name.
그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하는데?
So, what am I supposed to do?
도서관에 초대된 손님을 응대해주면 돼.
Your role is to welcome the guests invited to the library.
내가 고심해서 작성한 초대장으로 손님을 부를 거고 넌 초대에 응해 이곳으로 오는 손님을 접대하면 되는 거야.
I will carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly, and you will entertain the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the library.
넌
Arrive.
실제로 도시에서 살았고
네.
해결사 일까지 했다고 했으니까 다양한 손님을 더 능숙하게 접대할 수 있겠지.
Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I am sure you will be able to give the various types of guests a much better reception than I could.
뭐 그래봐야 퇴물이 된 구급 해결사지만 말이야.
I'm just a washed-up grade 9 fixer, though. So,
접대라는 것은 뭐야? 바람잡이나 웨이터 같은 일이라도 하는 거야?
what's this reception all about anyway? Do I catch their eye to be a waiter for them or something?
말 그대로 입장한 손님들을 상대해주면 돼. 물론 물리적인 의미에서.
Oh,
It's simple. You just have to deal with the guests. In a physical manner, of course.
도서관이 손님들에게 시련을 주면 그 과정에서 책이 펼쳐지기 마련이야.
The library presents the guests with an ordeal, and books will open up in the process.
시련을 극복한 손님은 책을 얻을 자격이 있는 거지.
The guests who have overcome the ordeal will have. The guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their books.
응대하는 과정에서 네가 죽더라도 그건 잠시뿐. 도서관이 폐관하면 넌 다시 일어날 거니까 걱정하지 마.
oh, great.
There's the possibility that you may die in the process of reception, but it's only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes.
이곳에서는 내 허락 없이 잠들 수 없으니까.
No one here may rest without my permission.
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨 환상 같은 거 있어? 그것도 구급 해결사한테? 난 그렇게 다재다능한 해결사가 아니야.
Do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixers? Aren't you expecting too much from a grade 9? I'm not as talented as you seem to think, you know.
내가 할 바는 아니지. 매뉴얼은 준비해뒀으니까 방법은 적당히 찾아봐.
Oh, great.
That's none of my business. I have prepared a manual for you, so go ahead and figure things out yourself.
Well, peachy.
읽어보니 대충 뭔진 알겠어. 그래서 이 초대장은 어떻게 보내지는 거야?
Yeah, the voices are growing on me a bit, but I think we'll keep them in. Why not? Whatever. I think I get the gist of it now. So how does this invitation exactly work?
초대장을 펼쳐놓고 손님들에게 대접할 책을 등록하면 돼.
Open up the invitation and register the books you wish to serve to your guests.
그러면
Next.
초대장은 자연스럽게 전달될 거야. 준비된 책이 필요한 손님들에게.
The invitation will be naturally sent to those who need the books.
그렇게 얼렁뚱땅 진행된다고?
That's it. Sounds a bit too easy.
초대장은 도서관과 마찬가지로 많은 정성을 쏟아서 빚어낸 내 작품이야.
The invitation is another carefully crafted work of mine, much like the library.
그래,
And she's not happy with it.
나침반 같은 거라고 생각하면 이해가 빠르겠네.
Yes, think of it as a compass. It'd be easier to understand that way.
방향을 알려주는 그 나침반?
Ah, compass, as in the tools that tell directions.
맞아. 초대장은 내가 얻고자 하는 단 한 권의 책으로 인도해 줄 거야.
That's right, the invitations will guide me towards the one book that I truly wish to obtain.
그리고 책에 따라 초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어.
And sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you've registered.
붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있도록 하는 손님들을 알려줘.
A red invitation indicates that it can be sent to the special guest, who will unravel the next part of the story.
붉은 초대장이 의도하는 것과 어긋나면 이곳에서 멈추게 되는 거지.
Until we register the books that match what the red invitation wants, our journey will be halted for a bit.
초대장을 받는다고 그 손님이 반드시 온다는 보장은 없잖아.
But there's no guarantee that the guest will always respond to the invitation, right?
있어. 그렇게 되어 있거든.
In fact, there is. They're destined to come.
그리고 손님들은 자신의 의지로 초대장을 받고 도서관에 입장하는 거야.
And the guests will accept the invitation of their own will and enter the library.
도시치고는 굉장히 점잖고 공정한 방식이네.
That's surprisingly polite and fair for something that takes place in this city.
대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 목숨을 잃기 마련이지.
Most of the time, people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement.
아무튼 그래서 책들을 얻으면 어떻게 되는데?
Yeah, well, anyway, once we get those books, what comes next?
도서관은 창대한 가능성의 공간이야.
That's all? Wow, that's short.
The library is a place of limitless possibilities.
나조차 아직 도서관의 무한한 공간과 힘을 헤아릴 수 없어.
Even I cannot fathom the infinite space and power of this library just yet.
그렇기에 책들을 통해 도서관을 채워가며 완성해 갈 거야.
That's why I wish to complete the library by filling that space with books.
그리고 손에 넣을 거야. 나와 이 도서관을 완성시켜줄
And I will
단
get
하나의 완벽한 책을.
in my hands one perfect book that will complete me and my library.
완벽한 책이라. 그 책도 분명 내가 아는 책과 다른 의미의 책이겠군.
The perfect book, huh? I suppose those books are different from the ones I know.
Open the curtains.
Hey, this song.
Lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is
You know, I'm actually gonna tell you a fun fact after this is over. After this is over.
Keep your eyes buttered till the end.
Oh, that's okay. I get why the puppet on the screen now makes sense.
You are going to be inside the mirror. Do you see
Harmon, okay.
someone else in your body? Transforming one hand, two hand, three hand. Turn around, say like a doggy. Till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose.
Poor dude.
It's gonna get you killed in the room. Don't convenient theories. For the puppets on TV, there's comfort in the streets. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. Windows ahead for me. Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hopeful curiosity. You're still happy, answers left for my discovery. What's the color of the electric shape you see? And if you love me,
No, this is Saphira.
everything to for me.
Okay, now that's over. You know, fun fact. The reason why I actually played the Botany Corp was because of this song. I wanted to play the Library of Ruina, but I saw that it had a part 1. And I'm like, okay, I must play the part 1 first. So that's actually the one reason why I actually decided to play. Okay, let's read here. A reception begins by sending an invitation to guests whom you want to invite. You'll want to navigate the question mark to begin this process. Okay. Yeah, select the episode you'd like to play. 1.
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어.
Sure, okay.
I still cannot leave this place.
끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네.
Even at the end of all this, I cannot be free.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야.
Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means?
젠장 불안눈물.
Wait, did I already do this?
이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야. 뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고? 믿을 수밖에.
Did we already do this?
한 번만 말할게. 난 복잡하게
Yeah, we
돌려서
already
말하는
did this,
것을
So we already did that. Oh, here we go. That's how you do it, okay. Gotcha, okay. Book of something, I guess. This screen shows a list of books currently in the library's possession. Select the needed book now. Huh. Nothing's needed. Okay, gotcha. Good. Lick and stamp. When you're ready to send the invitation, confirm your choice with the send stamp. Okay, yeah, sure.
야, 꾸물거리지 말고 빨리 담아. 치바이 협회 놈들이 언제 올지 몰라.
Hey, hurry up and scrape them up now. The sway goons might arrive any second.
나름대로 최선을 다해 담고 있는 거라고.
Crap. There's gonna be a lot of voices. Crap. Okay.
I'm doing my best here.
이 자식 몸에 들어있는 게 요상하게 달라서 이쁘게 뜯어지지 않아.
I just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The concept of this guy are weirdly different.
It's weirdly different, yeah, dude.
일단 신체 개조 시술은 들어본 적도 없는데.
I've never even heard of a body modification procedure that does this.
아무리 봐도 내장 상태가 이상해. 정말로 말이야.
Something's off about these organs. They're looking really strange. Nothing there? Is it nothing there? Ooh, maybe.
진짜 발소리가 가까워지고 있어.
Dang it, their footsteps are getting closer.
깔끔하게 잘라낼 생각하지 말고 그냥 잡아 뜯어서 담기나 해.
Forget about clean cuts. Just pull them out and take them.
이대로는 우리 모가지가 떨어질 테니까.
At this rate, our heads are gonna get nicely chopped off of our bodies.
몸속에 왜 이런 게 들어있는 거지?
Why does he have this kind of stuff in his body?
뭐든 간에 일단 담아.
Whatever, just
시간이
take him.
정말
We're out of time.
얼추 됐어.
Just about done.
튀어.
Now run. Okay, cat man.
아슬아슬했어.
That was close.
간도 크다 피트. 치바이 협회 담당 구역에서 이런 짓을 벌이다니.
You're a bold one, Pete. Going for a gas harvest in a territory managed by the Way.
우리에게 남은 건 이런 일들뿐이야.
These are the only jobs we have left.
어떻게든 기어 올라가야 돼. 반드시.
We have to climb up by any means necessary, whatever it takes.
내 꿈 알지? 언젠가 뒷골목의 손가락 중 하나가 되는 거.
You know my dream, right? To become one of the fingers of the back streets.
너같이 꿈 있는 애들은 요새 드물 거다.
Yeah, I'll admit, it's rare to see someone with a dream these days.
우선 쓸어 담은 내장을 팔아치우자고.
Let's sell off the guts we've hauled first.
버림받은 개한테 줄 상납금부터 마련해야 하니까.
We've got to prepare enough cash to offer to the stray dogs.
그래, 이번 돈이 그 조직 밑으로 들어갈 기회를 마련해 줄 거야.
Ooh, this could be our chance to join an urban legend class syndicate.
자, 한번 수확 성과를 볼까?
All right, time to check out the harvest.
야, 너희 장난해? 이거 제대로 담은 거 맞아?
Hey, is this a joke? You sure you picked up the right stuff?
그래서 말했잖아. 제대로 된 장기가 들어있지 않다고.
I told you this guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him.
나 무슨 엔케팔린 같은 약에 절여진 내장이라 생각했지.
That's wrong. Okay, let's try this again. I expected it to soaked in drugs like enkephalin at worst.
이건 이미 누가 여기저기 터뜨린 수준이잖아.
These are damaged too badly. It's almost like someone already blew them up.
우린 분명 마취제로만 처리했어. 전혀 손 안 댔다고.
We only doused him with anesthetics. Didn't do no harm.
이건 말이 안 돼. 그러면 이미 여기저기 내장이 터진 상태로 거리를 돌아다녔다는 건데.
Parasite. This doesn't make sense. How could he even have walked around with these messed up organs?
혹시 그거 아닐까? 요즘 들리는 소문에 의하면 산채로 사람을 꿰어서 인형으로 만들어버리는 놈이 있다고 들었는데.
What if it's one of those? You know, rumor says it's a guy who skewers and threads people alive to turn them into dolls.
그건 나도 주워들은 게 있어서 알아. 하지만 이 내장을 봐라, 전혀 다르잖아.
Yeah, I've heard of that too, but look at the state of these things. Not the case at all.
그 인형은 살이나 뼈를 꿰매서 만들어졌다고 들었어. 그런데 이 자식은 상처 하나 없이 멀쩡했다고.
I hear the stalls are made by threading flesh and bones together, but this son of a didn't have any scars or stitches showing outside.
그러고 보니 목덜미에 동그란 주황색 문양 같은 게 있긴 했지.
Now that I think about it, there was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck. Yeah, I might need to change voices midway. The other two they're too different enough. I'm gonna change it.
문신인가 싶었는데 그런 걸 할 만한 놈은 아니었어. 일반적인 회사에 다니는 샌님이었으니까.
I thought it was a tattoo at first, but he didn't seem like the type to have one. He was a desk-working dweeb.
문양? 문신? 젠장. 설마 이상한 벌집을 건드린 건 아니겠지?
Symbols, tattoos. Oh no! Please don't tell me we poked the wrong beehive.
그거 말고도
Besides that,
이런 종이봉투도 몸 안에 들어있었어.
he also had this envelope in his body.
봉투가 몸속에 왜 있어? 갈수록 태산이군. 이리 줘.
What the heck?
Okay, no wait. What the hell is an envelope doing in a human body? It keeps getting worse. Give me that.
도서관의 주대장.
An invitation to a library?
뭐야 이건?
What's this about?
책? 도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고?
Books? We can get books from the
독단지 같은 소리래?
books. We can get books from the library. What a bunch of nonsense.
아, 결론은 꽝이네. 상납일은 내일이야.
It was a flop after all. The payment is due tomorrow.
정확히는 7시간 정도 남았어. 새로 내장 담기를 하기엔 빠듯한데.
We've got 7 hours to be exact. That's too little time for another run of gut harvesting.
이 초대장에 적힌 도서관이라는 곳으로 간다.
We're heading to the library, as the invitation says.
책이란 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 선택지가 없어. 지푸라기라도 잡아야 해.
I don't know what this book thing is, but we're out of options. We gotta take any chance we get.
이거 그냥 자살 행위 아니야? 어떤 곳인지 알고 간다는 거야?
Okay. Pushing between this makes it hard, okay. This is just suicide. We don't know what kind of place it might be.
상나비를 못 맞춰서 개한테 죽든 시바이 놈들한테 잡히든 그게 그거야. 살고 싶으면 입 닥치고 따라오기나 해.
Can't be any worse than dying to the stray dog through the way association. We're screwed anyway. Shut up and follow me if you want to live.
지금 본 것은
What was it we just saw?
초대장이 보여주는 과정의 파편이야.
Fragment. Okay, maybe I should go higher. Fragments of the invitation process.
방문할 손님들의 이야기를 엿볼 수 있지.
We can take a peek at the stories of our upcoming guests.
엿보기라니 취미 한번 고약하구만.
Didn't take you for a peeping Tom.
어떤 손님이 방문할지는 미리 알아두는 게 여러모로 편하잖아.
It's more convenient to know what kind of guests will visit us in advance, isn't it?
그리고 이건 내 뜻이 아니야. 초대장의 뜻이지.
Besides, this is the invitation's will, not mine.
But didn't you make the invitation, so...
그 초대장의 기능이 참 대단하네요. 엿보기도 하고 납치도 하고 범죄 특화 도구야 아주.
That's a splendid thing you got there, ma'am. Pried upon people and kidnapped them too. A perfect tool for crimes.
이런 기능이 있다면 번거롭게 손님 받을 필요 없지 않아?
Heck, if the invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part?
그냥 훔쳐보다가 어디 함정만 설치한 방으로 강제 이동시켜서 죽이지 그래?
Can't we just teleport them right into a room full of traps or something?
그래서는 안 돼. 손님의 의지로 직접 이곳에 온다는 결과가 정해졌을 때에만 엿볼 수 있는 거야.
I cannot do that. We can only take a peek when it has been decided that the guests are coming here out of their own volition.
초대장이 내 온전한 힘인 것도 아니고 나도 빌리고 있을 뿐이니까.
And the invitation's power isn't totally mine either. I am simply borrowing it.
그래. 도시에서 그렇게 일이 쉽게 풀릴 리가 없지.
Yeah, no way anything can go so smoothly in the city.
그나저나 절박한 손님들이네.
They're desperate guests.
혹시 저 문양과 터진 내장도 초대장의 효과 중 하나야?
Tell me, was the invitation responsible for that simple and internal damage as well?
그럴 리가. 전혀 관계 없어.
What? Not a chance. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened.
초대장은 응당 받게 될 손님에게 도착할 뿐이야.
The invitation simply finds a way to those who need it.
그러면 저 요상한 일은 다른 누군가의 짓이란 거군.
That means those weird happenings were someone else is doing.
해결사 생활을 조금 하긴 했어도 저런 현상은 처음 봐서 말이지.
I've never
마치 유적의
seen that kind of phenomenon back when I was a fixer. It's like something from the ruins.
유적?
Ruins?
나도 잘 몰라. 그냥 들은 것뿐이니까. 마법이라고 해야 하나?
I don't know a whole lot of either. I only heard stories of it. Should I describe it as magic?
아무튼 그런 것들이 유적에 있다더라고.
That kind of stuff exists in the ruins, apparently.
뭐가 됐든 우리는 손님을 맞이할 뿐이야. 수준이 낮아 보이지만 어쩔 수 없지.
In any case, we simply greet our guests. They seem to be low class, but oh well.
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치나 떠돌이일 거야. 쥐라고 불러.
Those are probably a bunch of roadie gangsters from the back street. We call them rats.
조직이라고 부르기조차 민망한 어중이 떠중이들이지. 돈도 없고 힘도 없어.
Groups of half-butt thugs that barely qualify as a syndicate. They don't have money or power.
당장 하루의 벌이만을 바라보는 패배자들이야.
They're losers who only think about making ends meet day by day.
이건 내 얼굴에 침 뱉기 같은데.
I might have just roasted myself there.
뒷골목. 알고 있어.
The back streets. I know of them.
그래?
You do?
아는 사람 중에 뒷골목 출신이 있거든.
Someone I know is from the back streets.
Tifereth, the other, yeah, Tifereth, maybe. Who else was from the back streets? Oh yeah, just Tifereth, I think. Well, yeah.
뒷골목 출신이라고 특별할 건 없지. 뒷골목은 도시의 혈관 같은 거니까.
Well, that's nothing special, really. The back streets stretch all over the city like veins.
오히려 뒷골목 출신이 아닌 사람을 찾기 힘들걸.
Heck, it might actually be tougher to find someone who isn't from the back streets.
이곳이 도서관인가? 생각보다 번듯한 곳인데.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this one again. So this is the library. Looks fancier than I thought.
어쩌면 돈 될 만한 것들이 꽤 있을지 몰라.
Could be a bunch of valuable things here.
환영합니다, 손님. 이곳은 도서관.
Gosh darn it. It's gonna be a lot of voices. Yeah, okay.
Greetings, dear guest. This is the library,
저는 도서관의 관장이자 사서
and I am
엔젤라입니다.
Angela, the librarian of my role's namesake.
이곳에서는 당신이 원하는 걸 찾을 수 있지만 당신의 소중한 걸 내놓아야 할 수도 있답니다.
You may find what you desire here, but you also may end up yielding your precious possessions to us.
네가 이거 주인이야? 여기서 원하는 건 다 가져갈 수 있다는 거지.
You're the owner of this place. We're allowed to take whatever we want here, right?
정확히 말하자면 책을 얻을 수 있습니다.
Indeed, you may earn books to be exact.
물론 그럴 수 있다면 말이죠.
If you're able, of course.
책이란 게 과연 돈이 될까?
Are those book things really worth a lot, though?
정보의 가치가 높다면 물론 돈이 되겠죠?
Of course they can be, if the information they hold is valuable.
망치! 우리가 지금 똥오줌 가릴 때야? 당장 뭐라도 붙잡아야 한다고.
Mengji, beggars can't be okay. Mengji, beggars can't be choosers. We gotta cling on to anything we can find.
그럼 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your books in this place, then.
Ay. Normal. Patron librarian again. Roland. Normal, weak, fatal. Normal, weak, fatal. 1 to 4. Okay, let's see here. Dirty blow. Underneath. Okay, let's see here. Librarian info. Up here you can see some bare information about the librarians who will participate in the reception. In this section you can view detailed information about the selected character. Kinda weak. Underneath you can check the list of combat pages the selected character will use in reception. Oh, crap. Quite a few people. But we deal more damage, so we should be fine. Okay, all the details. Info on the guests that have accepted the invitation to the library is shown here. In this section, you can view detailed information about the selected character. Underneath, you can check the list of combat pages of cards the selection character will use in the reception. Select this bar, or press the relevant button to start the battle when you have finished reviewing all available information. Ooh, it's a triangle again. Okay, let's see. We have attack and defense here. Let's see, Pete. 30 below. 30 below. Fight off. Okay. Slash damage resistance. Okay. Not that much. No, slash is weak to slash. Weak to blunt. Dagger. Lenny. Ah, they may have the same stuff. Except she's weak to blunt. Do we even have any blunt? Attack. Oh, it actually tells me, nice. Okay, yeah, so this will work well for her. Gets her away, huh? And that gives me... I don't know. Well, I think that my best thing might be just to wing it. Let's get her away. Back streets, bite off. Now let's try it out. See how it goes. Okay, here we go. This text describes the ability of the page, usually activated upon use. Okay. In combat, 3 types of offensive dice exist, each corresponding to a different damage type. This icon represents the slash type damage. Okay, when offensive die with this icon is played, a slash type will attack. Likewise, if playing an offensive die with the Pierce icon will form a Pierce type attack. Lastly, playing an offensive die with the Blunt icon will form a Blunt type of attack. Okay. Ooh. The ability of an action die, written on its right, may activate when the die is played, based on its condition. Most abilities activate when the attack hits the target or when the die wins in a clash against an opposing die. Okay. During battle, using combat pages needs a resource called light. The amount of light a character currently has is indicated by the number of yellow icons above them. Turn the speed. When the scene begins, press the spacebar to roll the speed dice. Okay. Ew. Okay, a higher speed value offers the following advantage. If the enemy's speed is lower than yours, you can redirect their attack to you. Characters with higher speed values will act first. Please select the speed of a dice on the librarian. Okay. Please select one of them. This should be fun. Let's see here. By pressing Q or clicking on the icon, you can toggle quick mode. In quick mode, the action dice are rolled automatically during battle, allowing combat to play out smoothly. When quick mode is off, so the player must manually roll the action dice in each engagement by clicking or pressing space. Okay. Okay. With this utility, you can automatically fill the librarian's speed dice with the combat pages in their hand. Targets are randomly determined. This makes the battle process quicker at the cost of precision and strategy. These are visual indicators showing who the librarians and guests are currently targeting for attack. Okay, toggle them by pressing 1, 2, 3 enemies on the keyboard. By pressing the spacebar or clicking on the icon after your speed dice have been rolled, you begin the combat phase. Okay. When only one of two opposing characters has a dice to play, a one-sided attack occurs. This happens when the character targets an enemy that isn't targeting them back. Only offensive dice are played in a one-sided attack. Defensive dice will be retained until the scene ends or an enemy attempts a one-sided attack. When both characters in an engagement have dice to play, a clash occurs. This usually occurs when the speed dice of two characters target each other. Okay. In a clash, the results of actions are determined by comparing their rolls. Offensive dice can only deal damage equal to the roll by winning the clash. Interactions between defensive dice follow the rules on the next page. Completed blocks the damage. Evade green negates the damage evade dice retained. What's this? Increase negative. Let's see. Drawing clash versus offensive dice. Confusion. Confusion. Mitigating confusing clash. Drawing a clash. That's quick. Taking physical damage will decrease the character's HP indicated by the red gauge. When the HP of a librarian or a guest is brought down to 0, they will die. Guests who meet their demise in the library will be resolved into books. The higher the guest's emotion level was, the more likely they are to yield books in greater quantity or quality upon death. Even if a librarian dies during combat, they will rise again once the reception is over. Now you're doing fine. Roll. Roll, but let's take out the rubbish. Why do again? Okay. I messed up. Crap. Let's try it out. They'll suck on emotion. What? Can't do it? Let's trial and error this thing. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not lucky. Fine. Let's do this out. There we go. Pin 5. Let's see if I get lucky here. 4. There we go. Well, let's end this out. Book of Rats obtained. Nothing too special about the book though, huh? Christian call for the reception of rats. Bit more story maybe? Nope. You can check the books you have obtained from the reception here. If you have failed the reception, this part will show the books you have lost instead. You can check the battle symbols your librarian have obtained from the reception here. Now it's time to conclude the reception and exit the stage.
조직에 속하는 것이 그렇게도 중요한 일일까?
I need to drink of water. Yikes. My throat's killing me. Doing a whole bunch of different voices kind of hurt. Okay.
Okay, I wonder, is it so important for them to belong to a renowned syndicate?
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔 수 없어. 조직이든 어디든 간에 자신이 속할 집단을 구하지 않고서는
It's all part.
살아가기 힘든 곳이니까.
It's all part of the city life. Come on, stop. It's all part of the city life. You have to belong to a group. Be it a syndicate or anything else. Living in the city gets too tough otherwise. Floor of General Works open. You can now select the floor of General Works during reception. Nice. Huh. You can see what the books in your possession have to offer before burning them. These books are also used for inviting the guests between episodes, so it's recommended to keep at least one copy in your possession. Here you can check the list of items that can be obtained from burning the book. Sure. Press the relevant button to begin burning your book. You can burn up to 20 books at a time. Let's see if we get something good. Yeah, nice. Okay, we need one more. When you burn books on a floor, you'll see a lovely animation in that floor's color, and you may randomly obtain pages of that book. Burning a book yields different pages each time, based on chance. There are two types of pages you may acquire from books, key pages and combat pages. Key pages that constitute librarian's physique. They serve as equipment, combat pages are the cards and techniques used by the librarians in battle. Rarity of a page ranges from paperback hardcover to limited to object art. Pages of higher grades are more powerful, although rare to acquire when burning books. Also, key pages have a set limit on how many you can be owned at once, which depends on rarity. Hell. Oh, we have new librarians now. Nice. Cool. Do that. Here we get all of it. You know, we should be able to by now. He's paid Ming-Chi, P. There, we have them all now. Nice. Betting Pete and Ming-Chi. Okay, perfect. Well, I think that's enough of that for now. Okay, let's see here. Check the episodes as a brief interaction between patron librarians. You can read and view various story content. Here's the episode stories of your patron librarians. Huh. Click on a group of guests and click on an episode. Yay. Hey, that's a green. Nice. Yeah, there. We have all their books here. Huh. Okay, you know, I'm gonna blow my nose. We're gonna read this, and that will be the end for now. Okay, time to read. Want to hear a secret? It is kinda embarrassing, but I used to have a dream once, like Pete does now. Yeah, I know, I'm still younger than him with a long future ahead of me, but what could I do? Life's too rough for that. Others say the rats are a pathetic bunch who are too incompetent to join even the smallest syndicate that don't own a wing. Filthy losers who feed on junk and leftovers, not making any effort to change. Back when I was a young kid, I didn't like that. I thought I was better than those rats. So I decided to get into an examinee town. Little did I know that it'd be the one choice I'd regret the most. I begged and nagged at my parents, wanting to achieve the stupid dream. How'd it go, you ask? Seems you're just as stupid, aren't you? I wouldn't be hanging out with these folks if I made it. Now would I? What I'm saying is, dreaming won't do jack crap for you. They didn't end up here because they gave up trying. Hell, they wouldn't have set foot on this gutter in the first place if they had what it takes to achieve their dreams. You get it now. He's a huge idiot. Ming-Chi, okay. Did you know, there's great rage alley in the back streets? Funny, ain't it? Trash and a trash can are raiding each other. The parts that are under the protection of the Syndicate Office or Association are pretty safe, so the sweepers can't raid the streets easily, putting the people who live there in a different grade from those who don't. Though, it's pointless, honestly speaking. Sure, it's a bit safer over there, but we're talking about the back streets, get it? You know what's funnier? Even kids would group themselves according to what part of the street they live in. They'd even shun the others whose clothes or manner didn't fit their church style. I had no choice but to accept this sad truth. You wondered how things were in the alleys I lived? Couldn't afford to pay protection fees to a syndicate, so the sweepers came down at night and collected most of my neighbors. Had witnessed them take chunks of flesh out of my parents and brothers while they were still breathing. Don't pity me though. My story ain't nothing special around here. There's not a lot of peeps who hang around in the back streets alone. It's cause that's just madness. Weak and dowdy folks gotta band together to survive. Get into a small syndicate or anything and make a living somehow. Some ignorant fool makes a scene in the back streets on their own. They're just making themselves a target as soon as others notice they're alone. That's why we move in groups. We're called rats for a reason. We crawl about them in we crawl about the darkened packs and jump at prey for the chance to bite them, apart from we spot one. So you're wondering if rats have any dreams? I guess belong to a proper syndicate, if any. We're just too tacky and amateurish to be called one. We hate being bound to rules, so hell freeze over before one of us joins an office. And no rat I know would move to an examinee town and study for the wing's entrance exam. Well, guess you don't know your people too well. Noted. Those nerds at the examinee town, they ain't too different from the rats like us. We're all dreaming silly dreams that'll never come true with our petty skills. An office, a wing, a syndicate, or whatever. I think it's an easy task to belong to a decent group. People just accept what they got and live on. But still, I wanted to have a dream. Oh, that's impressive. Oh, still can't unlock, huh? Move over to this panel and select your burn left floor to move to the combat. That's okay. Yay. Ooh, red. I think red's good, right? I think, oh, no, never mind. I think gut harvesting might be good, though. Okay, you can see the pages currently equipped here, yep. This is the common page is owned by the player. Actually, no, I need more one. I need more one. I'm gonna inflict one bleed. Maybe good for avoiding damage. So yeah, we'll save it for now. Wow, one that costs 4, yikes. That's gonna be interesting. Well, invade. There we go. Okay, well, I guess that'll be the end for now. We'll see y'all later. Peace.